video, we're going to review the second dashboard in Clarity LIMS, which is the Projects dashboard. To get to this dashboard, click on Dashboards in the top toolbar, and then click on Projects. The Projects dashboard provides a dynamic project-centric view of the current lab activity. It allows for the management of projects and the day-to-day flow. The overall status bar provides a snapshot of the current lab activity. Projects shows the number of open and pending projects currently in Clarity LIMS. This number does not include closed projects. Samples shows the number of samples in open and pending projects. Workflows shows the number of workflows in which the samples are currently being worked through in the lab. Alerts will display the number of unresolved alerts in the system. To trigger alerts, select Request Manager Review at the next step for a sample on the Assign Next Step screen. Moving down the screen, you will get additional information that provides a snapshot summary of projects and samples, including the workflows to which samples are assigned. No workflows will show the number of projects containing samples that do not have workflows assigned to them, and the number of samples that do not have workflows assigned to them. In progress will show the number of projects containing samples that are in progress and being worked on in the lab, and the number of samples that are in progress and being worked on in the lab. Workflow complete will show the number of projects in which all samples have completed all workflows assigned to them, the number of samples that have completed all workflows assigned to them. We then have the projects table. By default, all open projects display in the projects table and are sorted by creation date. The most recent will appear first. You can select any project in the table to visit its details on the right. Projects that have unresolved alerts display an icon in the upper right corner. The projects table allows filtering to display projects that meet certain criteria. The drop-down list provides several filters, such as project name, project client, account name, project workflow, sample progress, sample within a project, samples not assigned, and completed projects. Select a project to display further information about the workflows and samples related to that project. The summary includes the following information: the number of samples in the project that have not been assigned to a workflow, the workflows to which the samples in the project are assigned, and if needed, you can scroll to see additional workflows, the number of samples involved in each workflow, any unresolved alerts in that specific project. Select the alert to review and resolve it. And the project completion percent. Below the projects table and summary, the workflows for the selected project are listed. Directly under each workflow name, the number of in progress and completed samples currently in the workflow. You can select the in progress samples to view all of the samples that are in progress across all protocols in the samples table. You can select the completed samples count to view the completed samples in the samples table. To view the workflow details, to the right of the workflow name, you can click the arrow. The expanded workflow details area shows the following information: all protocols included in the workflow and the number of samples in each of those protocols. The percentage of project samples currently assigned to each protocol, represented by blue shading. You can hover over the shading to see this percentage. The percentage is derived from the number of samples in the protocol divided by the total number of samples in each workflow. Select a protocol to see the steps it includes and the samples assigned to those steps. Select a protocol to see the following information displayed in the sample details: the steps included in the protocol and the submitted and derived samples that are in each of those steps. The sample name and the first 3 sample custom fields. In the samples table, the following features are available. You can search for samples, so you can select a submitted or derived sample to search for that name, and you can view alerts. You can select an alert to go to the step in which the manager review was requested. The project's dashboard is a very powerful tool to help with project level progress of samples throughout the lab.